about to see, though, just goes to show how much Piers Morgan hates Donald Trump's Iran war and how stupid he thinks Trump has been about it, because this is a lopsided panel in which the only...
Donald Trump is scared.
We have another breaking news update pertaining to Donald Trump's disastrous Iran war. And the update is this: he's done it again. Once again, Donald Trump has publicly sided with our foreign adversaries, Russia and now China, over the United States, specifically U.S. intelligence, specifically his own intelligence services, who have concluded that both Russia and China are actively assisting Iran in targeting U.S. interests, U.S. bases, and U.S. personnel in the Persian Gulf, which has led to the deaths of multiple American service members on Trump's watch.
Since the dawn of time, man has been plagued by itch and irritation from not wiping fully clean.
Well, despite that intelligence, Trump is now publicly stating he doesn't believe it. He actually believes that Russia and China are on our side, they're not actively participating in the war, and that he believes Xi Jinping of China and Vladimir Putin over U.S. intelligence, which is something Trump said famously about Vladimir Putin in 2018. So it's deja vu all over again, and we have to talk about it. But before we do, if you end up liking this video and you want to support the channel, please be sure to hit.
What if I told you that while millions of people in New York and on Monday of this week,
So it just says the confirmation hearing.
Florida Republicans may be walking into a trap in the governor race because everybody's looking at the race and saying that Florida is red now. Republicans should win easily, which they're not wrong. I mean, seriously, looking at the Kalshi market, Brian Donald is sitting at over 94%. That dude has basically got it in the bag. So the Republican primary is not the real fight. But here's the part that makes this race dangerous. Democrats are not trying to convince Florida that it suddenly became California. That would fail immediately. Their strategy is much smarter than that. They're trying to make this race about the one thing that every voter in Florida feels right now, and that is how expensive everything is. We're talking insurance, housing, rent, property taxes, groceries, and the cost of raising a family. And that's why David Jolly is a name to look out for. He's a former Republican congressman, and he's trying to run down the middle. He just picked the daughter of former Florida Governor Bob Graham as his running mate, and that obviously is not an accident. That's Democrats basically saying that we know that Florida's red, so we're not going to run a blue state campaign. We're going to run an affordability campaign, and that's the trap for Republicans, because Byron Donalds can absolutely win this race. I mean, he's Trump-backed, he has the Republican lane, and Florida has been moving right for years. I mean, God, what if this race becomes only about national politics? Donalds probably wins comfortably. If it becomes about whether families can still even afford to live in Florida, then Democrats at least have an opening. I don't see Republicans losing this at all, but Democrats may have found the angle that could make this race uncomfortable. Not because Florida is suddenly blue, but because a lot of Florida voters are still getting crushed by their own. Florida Republicans may be walking into a
France, or in America, where we are in a class, especially most of it is multinational.
Obotulasco.
Yeah.
Okay. For the first time, I'll be taking you on a private tour of one of the most ambitious medical projects in West Africa. So stay tuned and watch this video to the end. Let's go. Howdy guys. How you guys doing this beautiful morning? It's your boy Manapoli here again. Hey, listen to this video. What was the hardest thing to adjust to when you first came into this prison?
It's a great day here at Hit News because it's a disaster day for Donald Trump. We've got another leak coming from inside the White House. This is from the Daily Beast. Trump's foul-mouthed Oval Office meltdown is leaked. President Donald Trump flew into an expletive-laden
Alright everybody, I gotta show you the brutal moment that Elon Musk just cannot defend the actions he's taken over the past few years. I get a deep satisfaction from
Alright, so now Barron Trump. Some shit's going down with Barron Trump, guys. Right before Tate was arrested, he was in D.C. hanging out with Paolo Zampoli, guys. What the is going on with that? He was literally, you know, Paolo.
What were you lost in?
Mitch McConnell returning to work in D.C.
Donald Trump's presidency is on fire. I do not mean that figuratively, I mean that literally. Over the past couple of days, last week especially, we saw the sky on fire. And it is all because Donald Trump doesn't care about climate change. He has sold out this country to the highest bidder who wants to destroy